Something shifts the moment they get closer. Your chest tightens and you start planning distance. You don't know why, you just know you need space. Nothing went wrong. They didn't cross a line. They didn't demand anything unreasonable. And yet, the second the connection starts to feel real, something inside you pulls back. You replay the conversation, searching for a reason to justify the distance. You tell yourself you're just being careful, independent, rational, but privately you feel it, that quiet urge to step away before something takes hold. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never say out loud. You don't pull away because they're too much. You pull away because it's starting to matter. You're not cold. You're not broken. You're trying to stay in control of something that once hurt when it slipped away. This video is about why emotional closeness can suddenly feel unsafe, even when everything seems fine on the surface. Does this urge to distance show up right when things get serious? Type yes in the comments. If that feeling felt familiar, it's not because something is wrong with you. It's because this response once made sense. At some point early on, closeness wasn't predictable. Care didn't always come with steadiness. Reliance came with disappointment, intrusion, or loss of control. So you adapted. The simplest way to understand this is as a protective reflex, a built-in response that activates before you have time to think, like touching a hot stove and pulling your hand back automatically. You don't debate it. You don't analyze it. Your body just moves. Early on, pulling back protected you. It reduced disappointment. It kept you from needing too much. It made you self-contained. Over time, that reflex got very good at its job. Now, when emotional closeness increases, the reflex fires. Not because danger is present, but because intimacy resembles a moment that once required defense. Your body reacts before your mind can check the facts, and living inside this feels subtle. It doesn't feel dramatic or panicked. It feels like a quiet tightening, a sudden urge to be alone, a feeling of I should handle this myself. Of course you respond this way. Anyone who learned early that closeness came with a cost would. From the outside, you seem calm, measured, self-sufficient. People might even admire how unbothered you appear. But inside, it takes constant effort to maintain that distance. You're always monitoring how close things are getting, always adjusting, always managing your emotional exposure. It's exhausting to keep your guard just high enough, to stay connected without fully arriving. There are moments you crave closeness, deeply, and moments later, you feel trapped by it. You notice the relief only after you pull away, the quiet exhale once you're alone, the way your shoulders drop in the car, door closed, phone silent. But that relief comes with a cost. You lose ease. You lose the ability to stay when nothing is actually wrong. You lose the chance to be held without calculating the exit. The fear underneath it all is simple and heavy. If I let myself need this, I might lose myself or be hurt again. A deadline moves closer. Someone asks for more than you expected. You feel the familiar tightening. You say yes anyway. You take it on alone. You stay late, perfecting details no one asked for. You deliver. You smile. Then you shut your laptop and sit in silence, drained. A conversation deepens unexpectedly. They share something vulnerable. They look at you differently now. You respond politely, carefully. Later, your messages shorten. You take longer to reply. Eventually, you go quiet, telling yourself you just need space. The house is quiet. No one needs anything. No one expects closeness. You scroll without interest. You sit still longer than you meant to. You feel numb, then restless, then tired. You go to bed early, not because you're sleepy, but because it's easier. All of this once helped you stay safe when safety wasn't guaranteed. Imagine a familiar moment. Someone reaches out emotionally, and you feel that internal pullback begin. Your body tightens first, before thought, before language. You almost say the old thing, I just need space. But this time, you do a little less. You pause for one breath. You let the silence exist without filling it. You stay present just long enough to notice that nothing collapses. No one takes too much. You don't disappear. And in that small pause, there's a surprising sense of relief. Not because you forced closeness, but because you didn't run from it either. You don't have to finish this today. That pause counts. If this helped you feel understood, consider subscribing or sharing it with someone who might recognize themselves here.